What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Hoops in the building. We got some playoff recap, and I didn't get to do one. I really wanted to do one for the Atlanta Hawks versus the Heat, but I ain't gonna lie, I was with a girl, so I I couldn't do one a few days ago. And the other day, I think Wednesday we were doing, the podcast. So yeah, and basically we gave it like a whole entire recap of the playoffs. So yeah, it is what it is. Go check out that podcast. That podcast is iconic, man. Our second episode. I loved it. It was fun. But yeah, man, some really good playoff basketball. We got rid of a lot of first round matchups today. I think last one is Memphis versus Minnesota. So we're gonna see a lot of 6 game series. Let's see if Minnesota can make it 7 because we don't have a 7 game series. Yeah. So but yeah, man. Let's talk. Let's go by order. Let's talk about Toronto versus Sixers. Um, yeah, I mean, Sixers took care of business. At the end of the day, I was kind of worried for a second that we weren't going to match up with them, and I'm talking about the Heat. But they matched up. They did their They did their thing. They got to us in the second round, and they're gonna get swept. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be dope. Jimmy's gonna humble these guys, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, they had some trouble with Toronto, and that was shocking to me. That really was shocking to me. Embiid did his thing, 33 points. Tyrese Maxey showed up, and even Harden. Harden had some good plays. I give him credit. He did his thing. These guys, they blew him out of the water. They took him out, and they got him out of there. And that's the thing about this team. Even Tobias Harris shows up, right? They have so many good scorers, but if those guys don't really show up, if let's say two or even one don't show up, they're very shaky. Um, and yeah, Danny Green contributed. You know, the main guys did their thing, but it's one of these situations where like I don't think this shows me anything. You saw what the Heat did to the Hawks. They did what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to destroy Toronto. No Fred Van Vliet, and they didn't do their job. So I got the Heat over the 76ers. Easy money. So it is what it is. Siakam showed up. Gary Trent Jr. showed up. A lot of these guys tried, but it just was a failed effort. And respect to them for even getting 2 games. So it is what it is. Let's talk about the Suns versus the Pelicans, man. I was kind of worried. I was worried for a second. But in terms of, I think on my playoff bracket, I think I'm doing pretty good in the first round, actually. I guess I'll show you guys that right now. For my predictions, I think the only thing I got wrong is Denver, and obviously Denver went out like some goddamn cowardly dogs, bro. They went out sorry, but yeah, man, everything's right. I just need the Grizzlies to get it done, and I think I'll get everything right, but the Denver series. And yeah, can't wait for the Warriors to get whooped on in the second round by Memphis. But yeah, it is what it is. The Suns did their thing though. The Suns did their thing. CP did his job. He took care of business, and yeah, 33 points. Aiden helped 22. 13 from D Book. Having D Book back was a big thing for them. Mikal Bridges did his thing. And they tried. Brandon Ingram tried. 21, but it just wasn't good enough. Obviously CJ was one of the biggest problems. I think having him as a point guard was a dumb mistake. That's just not who he is, and he kind of got exposed in that situation. But I mean, the Suns again should be very very proud of what they accomplished. They gave a fight, even though these Pels, man, they lucked out with an injury and they weren't able to capitalize. So that's on the Pelicans. CP did his thing. And yeah, man, I'm happy the fact that we're gonna see CP. My finals prediction, if you've seen it, CP, well, the Suns basically in the Heat. So I need these Suns to go keep winning. Yeah, that's my pick. So yeah, it is what it is. And you know, I felt bad. I actually did feel bad watching this game. The Mavs versus Utah. Utah really fought their heart out here, y'all. I give a lot of credit to what they did here. Even Donovan showed up. Rudy showed up. These guys wanted to win. I just don't like the fact that Rudy's going to get blamed for this. Bogdanovich, breaking that shot near the end was probably heartbreaking for them. I think they're going to blow this up. I don't know what they're going to do with this team, but yeah, man, that was these guys really balled out and tried their hardest to win this game at home, and the Mavs just stole it, man. Luka showed up. Spencer Dinwiddie showed up. Brunson showed up. All these guys did their thing. Reggie Bullock, a cool 6 points. Like when you got guys contributing, it doesn't matter about how small. It's a force, And Utah, they fought hard, y'all. They fought fucking hard, tooth and nail. They did not want to win. They did not want to lose this series, And Rudy, I give him a lot of credit, making that like clutch bucket to even get it to I think 1 point deficit, right? And like they had a chance to really win this series, but it just wasn't meant to be. When you got guys like Brunson scoring good, and really they really lost the series is when they lost those games without Luka, man. When they lost those early games without Luka, that's when they lost it. And then they won some other games, but I don't know. I don't know what to say for Utah. I know a lot of people are blaming. They're always gonna blame Rudy. They're always gonna blame Rudy, but it is what it is. In my humble opinion, Donovan needs to probably step it up and stop it with the ISO bullshit. Maybe it's time to get a younger point guard instead of Mike Conley, but I like Conley though. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, when we got some matchups, Mavs versus Suns. Obviously, I'm gonna take the Suns in that one. Sixers versus the Heat. You already know what I'm taking. We're gonna smack them. Jalen Jones, I hope you're listening to this. We're gonna smack you, boy. We're gonna smack you real good. We're gonna smack you, okay? We're gonna smack you. But yeah, I got the Heat over the Sixers. And then Bucks versus Celtics. Sadly, I'm taking the Bucks, even though I would enjoy seeing the Celtics beat them. Only selfishly because I want the Heat to play against the Bucks, and I want to beat the Bucks. Like I really want that. I know we could beat them. And then yeah, I'm assuming Grizzlies take care of hopefully Minnesota. That's a tough one. And yeah, they end up playing the Warriors, and I think they can beat the Warriors. So those are kind of my second round feelings right now. But yeah, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Love y'all and goodbye. Your boy's out of here. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And also go check out that second episode of the podcast. Again, it was iconic. If you want to listen to some playoff talk, love y'all and goodbye.